Well, good evening. Welcome. You will find your way in and find a seat. We are excited for you to be here at our missions conference this weekend. Really looking forward to what God has in store for us over the weekend. Thank you for taking out your Friday night to be here with us and be a part of this. I know that you'll be blessed tonight because of what we have in store for our missions conference this evening. I'm happy to welcome all of our missionary guests with us this weekend. You will be getting to know them over the course of the next 3 days. The Martins to Portugal, the Salibas to Colombia, and the Shirelles to Japan. So I'm very thankful that you took your time out of your busy schedule to be here with us and to minister to us this weekend. We have been praying for you, and we have been praying for this weekend as a church. And we are excited for what God will do through this time. Don't forget, just real quick, tomorrow our breakout sessions start at 4 o'clock. We'll be in here to begin with, and then we'll break out into those 4 breakout sessions. You don't want to miss those. Come back tomorrow night at 4 o'clock. I know you don't want to miss them. They will be excellent. The topics that we have for the missionaries to go over, each one of them really helpful for you as the missionaries speak from the Word and from their experience to help you understand missions a little better than what you do now. So please come back for that. Plus, if you come at 4, you can eat at 5, right? 5 o'clock, we'll have dinner for everybody. Bobby D's is coming in, being catered in tomorrow for dinner. And then after that, we will come back in here at 6 o'clock for the evening service. So you don't want to miss everything that's on tap for tomorrow. Every year, as you know, we set aside several days during the month of October to emphasize and put a spotlight on the work of missions. I'm very thankful that this church has such a long history of being missions-minded. This church has had missions as the heartbeat of the church, and I'm very thankful for the missions-minded aspect of this church, really since it's been in existence. To date, I'll just share this with you. I saw this morning. To date, our church has given, that's from January till now, over $80,000 to missions. What a blessing that is, to be part of a church that understands the responsibility that we have to support missionaries, to send the gospel around the world. So I'm very, very thankful for that. That's a huge blessing. And as you know, this is the time of year, many of you know anyways, that we take the opportunity to renew some of the commitments that we have made to give to missions, or perhaps, some of you, perhaps to start to give to missions. The way we do missions at our church is that we have a separate fund that all of our missions money comes into and goes out of. That's separate from our general fund, the general fund used for the funds here at the church, any of the expenses that we have at our local place here in Emporia. And all those missions funds are sent, 100% of them that come in are sent out to missionaries like the ones that you get to know this weekend, and also missions organizations that are for the purpose of sending the gospel around the world and sending missionaries around the world. So we have a commitment that we make every October to give to missions every week or every month. And we do it with these cards. In fact, in the pew in front of you, you will find some cards here. And if you would take one of those cards and pray over that and really consider what the kind of commitment that God would have you make towards missions for this coming year, we will collect these on Sunday. So they tear off here just the amount that you can give. You can keep the other part where you put the commitment that you made. And this other part you'll tear off, and we will collect those on Sunday. And this really helps us a lot as a church to know how to plan for the future, right? And what it's going to look like as well for us in the future. The commitment that you make, it's between you and God. So when you give this to us, it doesn't have your name on it. So we're not going to come hunt you down for your commitment or anything like that. But this is an important aspect of our missions giving program here at the church. And so if you would, take one of those, just consider the responsibility, that we have and the part that you can play in missions for this coming year. Also, many of you have turned in your coloring sheets for the coloring contest. So we have had several of you doing that, and as you've colored, you have prayed over those missionaries, and you have done your best at staying in the lines and